it's Daniel here, Mobile Syrup, and we are living in hands-on with the Galaxy Note 4. It is pretty much, a cookie-cutter take from the Galaxy Note 3. It looks very similar from the front. You can see here, instead of a capacitive menu button, you have a capacitive multitasking button, but aside from that, the front looks extremely similar. We have slimmer bezels and a higher resolution screen. This is a QHD 2560 by 1440 display. It's Super AMOLED, so it's one of Samsung's best parts, and it looks really, really nice. From a design perspective, it's a little bit heavier than the Note 3, and that's because there's a metal frame around the side. It makes the phone feel a lot nicer, significantly better actually than the Note 3. It's about 176 grams, and there's a 3220 milliamp hour battery in here. We can't take off the back right now, it's tethered, but this is a removable battery just like most Galaxy devices. You can see the design takes cues from the previously announced Galaxy Alpha. This is a 5.7-inch display, just like the Galaxy Note 3. The interface has also been spruced up a little bit. You can see cues here from the Galaxy S5. It may be a little bit smoother, and that's because this is running a 2.7 gigahertz quad-core Snapdragon 805 processor with 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. So you're really going to want to get this if you're looking for that extra space that the Galaxy S5 didn't afford you. From the S Pen, you can see it's a very similar design to the Note 3. It slots right in the side as usual. And it does have a little bit of a simplified interface. If we hover over the top of the screen, you can see there's only 4 commands here. It's Action Memo, Smart Select, Image Clip, and Screen Write. Screen Write is very similar to what we've seen before. You tap on it, take a screenshot, and then you can write on it. Interface a little bit spruced up. It's flatter, much like the Galaxy S5. We also have Image Clip, which allows you to take a piece of the screen and draw on it, manipulate it whatever way you want. And you can get it back whenever you want. And finally, Action Memo, which is similar to what we found last year. It'll give you information about numbers, addresses, whatever else you want. We'll go into more detail on those in a future post. As for the camera, this is the first Galaxy device with optical image stabilization. There's a 16 megapixel shooter. It looks like it's the same sensor as the one in the Galaxy S5. The interface is very similar as well. You can download different modes. You also have QHD video capture, but it is still limited to 5 minutes. As for the interface, you see here, we still have that Flipboard-based news brief. You can just scroll down. It actually looks a lot nicer. This is just called Flipboard Briefing. See here, if we look at the interface, it looks very similar to what we saw on the Galaxy S5. This is running Android 4.4.4 out of the box, and we can confirm that this will be the version launching in North America with a Snapdragon 805 chip. So, big things here: metal frame, QHD display, 60 megapixel rear camera with OIS, improvements to the S Pen, better software, user interface, flatter. We still have the heart rate sensor here. Like the Galaxy S5, this comes with a finger scanner on the front, which you can activate by swiping down with your thumb. It also has a heart rate monitor on the back. front-facing camera has been upgraded to 3.7 megapixels. It's a f1.9 lens.